Hello and welcome to another Thanksgiving game. This one is between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. This is an NFC West divisional matchup, and this should be a pretty good game. Man, I don't know how we can follow up after that last game between the Eagles and the Cowboys, but we'll do it somehow. And I will be starting out with the Seahawks first in this one. This game is at Candlestick Park. And no return from the 49ers, so now out comes Kaepernick to try to defend the Super Bowl 48 champion Seahawks, as now that will be no gain for Frank Gore. We'll see who the player to watch is, and it is Michael Crabtree. So be watching out for Michael Crabtree in this one, I guess. And Frank Gore will get nothing again. As now, here's the Seahawks defense. Earl Thomas is who we are supposed to watch in this one. As now a one-handed catch by Vernon Davis. Wow. One-handed. That was nice. And then he gets up to gain like 3 more yards than he would have too, so that's pretty good. Oh, and that was almost picked off after he dropped that. Gotta be careful with that. Cliff Averill hits Kaepernick there, and Vernon Davis will get the first down, just barely. As now the 49ers are driving down the field. They haven't been able to establish a run game yet, and as I say that, they get 6 yards. 3 rushes, 6 yards, and all 6 of them just came on that last run right there. So they're at the Seahawk 48-yard line here. And no, Bobby Wagner stopped him, otherwise Frank Gore was gone. As now they're at the Seahawk 35. They keep driving down the field here. Earl Thomas on the tackle. 3-yard gain right there. And, oh wow, that was kind of cheap. I messed up there with Sherman. Kaepernick definitely should have been sacked on that play and shouldn't have been able to pitch the ball away, but and he is tackled in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. And now this right here should be the last play before the end of the first. And now he's tackled in the backfield for another 2-yard loss. And at the end of the first quarter, it's tied at 0 because the 49ers have just wasted time off the clock so far. But they are doing it right. I mean, as long as they keep the Seahawks off the field, they're doing something right. And that will be over the line of scrimmage by Kaepernick. He probably could have just ran. Oh, never mind. It's holding on the offense. I thought he ran past the line of scrimmage and threw it there. Like I said, he could have just ran in the end zone for a touchdown there. Because now it would be a 51-yard field goal from here. And wide open. Absolutely wide open there, Stevie Johnson. And now they're at the Seahawk 1-yard line. And this is kind of cheap because I won't have any time on offense with the Seahawks, but whatever. Touchdown, 49ers, and the extra point will most likely be good. And it is good. So 7-0 as we will finally see the Seahawk offense on the field. Walters will return it. And he'll get out to the 22-yard line. And now expect Lynch to do a lot in this game. And that's only a gain of 1, as I tried to get it to the outside there. Is now Jermaine Kearse, and there he goes. Jermaine Kearse with a nice 52-yard reception. And now Lynch trips over his lineman and only gets a gain of 1. So Lynch has 2 rushes for 2 yards so far. And now Kearse again. Touchdown Seahawks. Wow. Jermaine Kearse. Good job by him. And it is good. So now they will kick it to the 49ers. Ellington just takes a knee. So 2 minutes and 35 seconds from their own 20-yard line here. Oh, and Kaepernick takes himself, and he will get tackled after a gain of 8 yards. So we know that both, and it's a 2-minute warning. We know that both teams can march down the field and score, as the game's 7-7. The Seahawks are just faster with their scoring, though, and the 49ers just eat up the clock, and that was incomplete. So that's big. And now 3rd and 2 here. That'd be huge for the Seahawks if they stop them. And Kaepernick will run it up the middle. And Kaepernick Oh, and it's a fumble. And his knee was not down. His knee was not down. Kaepernick getting a little bit too cocky there. And they're going to challenge if his knee was down, I think. Yes, there is a booth review. And his knee actually might have been down. I don't know, look, maybe his elbow hit. It was reversed, so the 49ers get the ball. Wow. And that's a momentum killer for the Seahawks. Now Kaepernick maybe... Oh, and it's another fumble by Kaepernick. He just fumbled 2 straight balls. And that's a 9-yard loss for them there. As now they're just going to run down the clock here. I hate it when teams do this. And Kaepernick is drilled, and it's picked off by Cam Chancellor. Intercepted by Chancellor. The Legion of Boom strikes. So 57 seconds to go, and they're on the 27, and that's an offside penalty, and Wilson knew that was a free play there. Alden Smith was offsides. And we will decline that. And now Lynch also got out of bounds, so that stopped the clock. And wide open, Lockett. Wow. He was wide right there. And he got out of bounds again too, so good job by the Seahawks right now. Getting out of bounds. Now Lynch will get out of bounds too. Wow. Yes, the Seahawks offense is a lot better than the 49ers looks. And Lynch will get out of bounds yet again. Good job not wasting any of their timeouts. So when they run the ball, they'll just use those timeouts since they know that they can get out of bounds when they receive, or when they throw. And a good... Oh my goodness! What a catch! Touchdown Richardson. Wow, that was one of the best catches I've seen in a while. And he landed on the pylon, so that's a touchdown. Wow, look at this. That is nice. Got both feet down too. Nice job by him right there. And the extra point is good. So 14-7 here after the Cam Chancellor interception. That's a touchback. So 28 seconds left in the half, as I believe the 49ers will just run the ball here. Run out the clock. Which, if you ask me, is not a smart idea. Because the Seahawks get the ball after half, I think. If I remember right, they do. And now Frank Gore, that was dangerous. And now, yeah, the 49ers are actually going to try to score since they're around that area. I think the Seahawks would have scored a lot more points if I had been on offense with them more than I was. And now I don't know what they're doing here. And yeah, they're going to kick a field goal. 53-yarder from here is what it would be. And that is no good. And now the Seahawks, they're just going to bomb one downfield here. See if they can get anything out of it. And it's incomplete. So 14-7 at halftime, Seahawks lead. So a good game we've got going on here so far. So now we are back after halftime, as I will have to return here with the Seahawks. Walters, he's not going to get any blocking on this at all, as he makes it out to the 22 again. So now Seahawks start out on offense. And Lynch, Lynch could have been gone right there. Lynch isn't doing as much as I thought he would. As now Wilson, and that is a catch. Good catch by Doug Baldwin there. And Wilson, his stats could not get much better. And we're not going to challenge that because I think that he actually did have 2 feet down. And he is hit immediately after the catch, but it's still good enough for a first down. 3 receptions, 88 yards, and his stats couldn't get any better too. And now Wilson, I don't know what Wilson was trying to do there. Trying to run the ball. And he loses one on the play, so. So now Lynch gets 6 yards on the run. I'm going to try to adjust this just a little bit. See if that's any better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So now 3rd and 5 here. Big 3rd down play, and they convert it. Wow. And that's now over 100 receiving yards for Jermaine Kears. So now 27-yard line of San Francisco. And Wilson is not stopped on the play. Justin Smith finally brings him down after a 15-yard gain. So a minute left in the third quarter here. And Marshawn Lynch right there, touchdown. 13-yard run right there by Lynch. And this isn't looking good for the 49ers now. So 21-7 is the score right now. Parrish Cox back to return. And he won't even get out to the 20. He only gets it out to the 17-yard line, so a minute left in this third quarter here. I don't think Crabtree's even got a reception yet, even though he was player to watch. And I don't know why he didn't even try to catch that there. He easily could have had a huge gain. And that was almost picked off by Sherman. So 2 for 2 on third down conversions. That might end right here. And no, it will not. Oh, wait. No, I thought he dropped the ball there, because the ball came out at the end, but... So this might be the last play before the third quarter, and Gore gets one. So now at the end of the third quarter, the 49ers lead the Seahawks. The Seahawks lead the 49ers 21-7. So now 2nd and 9, and they have got to get something going here. And I probably should have just thrown that one away. And now 3rd and 20, and this is not looking good at all for the 49ers. And I didn't even see Sherman there. I didn't even see that Sherman was covering him. And quite a bit of booing coming from the crowd. Probably because it's Sherman. And yeah, this game is just looking really bad right now for the 49ers. I mean, the Seahawks could easily get a field goal from here. That'd make it 24-7. So now that makes it even worse. Just adding insult to injury for the 49ers here. And I just realized that there has been 21 unanswered points in this game because the 49ers were the first to score. And if you look at the time of possession, a lot more of it is on the San Francisco side. And that was my fault. I was leaning over too far with the controller, with the analog stick. Come on, just call the penalty already. And that'd be really stupid of them to accept it. So now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Now they're going to pass it here, and oh, that could have been picked off. Lynch dropped that, and that could have been intercepted. That would have been a huge momentum swing to the 49ers side. And Lynch will get 3 out of the 5 yards there. So now 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line here. 2-minute warning right there. So now the 49ers don't have to worry about calling a timeout because unless they don't score here, then they... And a fumble! Fumble! Oh my goodness. Wilson gets drilled on the play, and that's a fumble. I don't know if Alden Smith... Yeah, Alden Smith with a huge hit on Wilson. And now Crabtree with a nice catch. I think that's his first reception of the game. So now here we go with the 49ers going to try to do something here. Game is pretty much over already. Bolden, oh, incomplete. Oh, look at that, the irony. Play called Seattle right here, and we're playing Seattle. And now Crabtree, oh. Darn. And now finally something happens for the 49ers. And this has been the worst game out of all our Thanksgiving games so far. And Kaepernick taking himself, tripping up on Gore. He gets 1st down, but he really could have ran out of bounds instead of plowing over Gore. But hey, it's Colin Kaepernick, what do you expect? And Vernon Davis with a nice catch there. And if we score here, that'd be huge. Whoa, incomplete. Good job by Chancellor there, not hitting him to knock it out. 53 seconds left. And Kaepernick gets tackled, and wow. I did not think Kaepernick would get tackled there. Stevie Johnson, and they're going to have to call a timeout here. And touchdown 49ers, but I don't think that it really matters anymore. So now 29 seconds left, and we're going to have to try the onside kick. Oh my goodness. And wow. was just a terrible attempt there. I knew that would happen though. And yep, this will be the end of the game, as they're just gonna nail it here. Or I call timeout anyways, just to mess with them. So this was the biggest one-sided game of all the 3 Thanksgiving games that we did. I'd say the best one was probably that Cowboys-Eagles game, then it was Bears and Lions. And this one, I mean, looking at the score, you can tell that this game, like you would think that this game was pretty good, but it was okay, but there's just too much one-sided stuff in this. Warps. I can't stand either of these teams, by the way. And that is the end of it. If you guys could comment below which Thanksgiving game was your favorite, and if you want me to do stuff like this in the future, I will do it, and I'll definitely do like the Super Bowl and maybe the conference games. I don't know if I'll do all the playoff games yet, but Russell Wilson, pretty good game besides the yardage. Everything else pretty good though. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.